Hey, good morning. So I am tuning in today from my kitchen where I am enjoying the most delicious chocolate peanut butter shake. I know it doesn't look like one because it's got a little green in it and it's kind of a funky color of green. I will admit that. However, I'm not drinking this for its color. I'm drinking it for the flavor and the nutrients that it is packed with. So a lot of people say that you shouldn't drink your calories, and to a degree, that's true. I don't completely disagree with that. There's a reason for that. However, there are some situations where it makes a whole lot of sense to drink your calories. So if you're trying to get more vegetables in, smoothies are an option. If you're trying to get more beans in, smoothies are an option. And I know that probably sounds so weird. We had a discussion in my live coaching last week where I shared that I put beans in almost every smoothie I make now. There are some exceptions, but they're almost always in there. And it's because I've noticed from watching my daughter who battles type 1 diabetes, I have noticed what happens to blood sugar when you drink a smoothie that's got loads of fruit and vegetables in it, or just loads of vegetables and some fruit in it. The difference between that and having those same ingredients with beans added, the blood sugar normally would go up and then down. And when you have beans in there, it goes up a little bit and back down. So it makes a massive difference. And I see it, I witness it on her continuous glucose monitor. It's a really cool insight as to what's happening. And that's happening inside of all of us. That's not a diabetic thing. That is just how food is being processed and how the blood sugar is responding. So anyway, but if you just like food that tastes good and is good for you, you don't even have to know all those details. You just have to know what to put in it. So in this smoothie, I have put, let's see. Okay, so we started with the banana. I have very ripe banana, mind you. I've got 2 tablespoons of naked PB. That's peanut butter powder that does not have all the fat in it that regular peanut butter does. There's a tablespoon of carob powder. There's a reason I use that instead of cacao and cocoa. I also put in 3/4 of a cup of black beans, a whole cup of frozen chopped spinach, and a cup of soy milk, and 3 dates. 3 small ones. So could you mix that up and change it? Yes. Would you rather have it less sweet? Fine. Remove some of the dates or all of them. There are a million ways that you can modify this, but with the recipe that I just gave you, you actually get 29 grams of protein. I couldn't even fit the whole thing in this glass. I had to actually drink part of it and then put the rest of it. I blended all of this in a Vitamix and dumped it in here, and it is so good. It literally tastes like chocolate peanut butter. It tastes a little bit like a Frosty, like a Wendy's Frosty with a touch of peanut butter. Not a bad thing to have. That's full of nutrients and protein and so many good things that will fuel me. I just got home from the gym. This will fuel me for the next several hours until I'm hungry again, and then I'll have lunch. So it's an amazing post-workout meal. I will warn you, this is not a low-calorie food, okay? The shake that I just described is not a low-calorie food. It's more of a meal replacement than just a snack. So especially if you're working on weight loss, you just want to be aware of when you're having this, what you're putting in it, and certainly I can help you make some modifications. So if you're just popping in, hi, I'm just sharing that I just made this chocolate peanut butter shake that has spinach and black beans in it, and you would never know it. It's so good. I wish I could share it with you because it is so good. If the color bothers you, I know it's kind of like a funky shade of green. There's not much you can do when you blend spinach and black beans. They're going to have a little bit of a muddy color, but it tastes so good. You can totally overlook that. But truly, if that bothers you, just don't put it in a clear glass. Put it in an opaque glass, put a lid on it. You won't even see it. You'll just taste it. And trust me, it's delicious.